What's up, Logan? Looking over your training sheets. Got your update going for you. Do your quick video recap. Everything looked really good in your program. Seems like you're getting really hang of all the lifts and you're really taking the critiques in your form and applying them. Close grip bench. Your bench is looking as you have that back and forth motion, not at a straight angle. You look like you're getting some leg drive involved as well. The only recurring thing we're really going to see is you may be potentially undershooting your RP on your lifts. It's really hard to tell from just videos or even just not doing the lift yourself, because when I was doing powerlifting, the lifts always looked easier than it felt, and I knew like an RP8 was an RP8 even if it looked like I could have done like 5 more reps. So it might be what you're getting right now. High bar squat. Pause squats seem to help you out a ton. Love how you're being patient when you're going and setting up for your lifts. Looks like you got everything engaged, your legs, your core. You're getting really deep and pausing. Only thing on your pause squats is make sure you get a consistent pause each time. On the higher repetition one right here, you're supposed to pause for a second at the bottom, and it was pretty quick, especially on some of them. It didn't look like you can pause, but you're looking really good on your squats no matter. Just make sure we have that consistency. Deadlifts are looking the most improved out of any of the lifts. The only thing you can see is like sometimes you allow your butt to stay higher on some of the reps compared to the others. Like this rep, your butt started off at a higher point, but you still kept everything stable and good. So deadlifts are even looking a lot better. I think off, it helped you out a ton. We'll look at that other video, and it looks like when you had your shoes on, it allowed your weight to come more forward. So definitely recommend taking your shoes off every time. So here, these are supposed to be 2-second pauses. 1, 2, that one looked pretty good. The only thing you're seeing there is on that second rep, let's see if it's here on that third, your butt starts to rise before your chest. So when you're pausing at the bottom, a good cue is to bring up your chest, to rise with your chest, and then push with your legs instead of just pushing with your legs, because then you're going to have this where your butt comes up first and then your chest begins to rise. So go back. So you'll see it here. Once you start to push, your butt comes up and then your chest. So bring that chest up right away. The only thing I'm really seeing there. And then you'll see on these deadlifts here, since you have these shoes on, you kind of seem like you're tilted a little more forward on the knees. So see how you're coming forward a lot more compared to sitting back like you were in that last video. So I'd say it's probably because of the shoes. But weight's looking a lot better on deadlifts. Form's looking much better. So we're going to give you some singles on deadlift and on bench this block. So let's see if we can hit some of those goals. Same thing, we'll have to take time. Basically the same thing as before though. See, we just want a consistent pause at the bottom where there's no motion. So you want a 2-second pause at the bottom. You kind of rushed it a little bit. I understand you just came back from vacation during this last week, so probably weight felt a lot harder than it should have been because your body wasn't prepared. Reverse squat, same thing. I want to know what you were thinking about, like why you thought you were doing them wrong. They look really good. The only thing I'd say, if it's too easy, either just move further away from where you put the band, and it'll make it harder because there'll be more resistance, or use a heavier band, a thicker band. But they looked good. Only thing on ATG split squat is just bring this foot closer to here so that you can actually, when you come down, get this knee over your toe. And if you're this spread apart, you're not going to be able to do that because you're already at like full extension. So just move closer to here, and then you'd be able to shoot that knee over your toe a lot more and get that good stretch. We did that. ATG, close grip bench, same thing. Bench is looking awesome. Exploding off your chest. Going back towards your chin, having control the whole time. So, nothing to say there. The only thing is, I think potentially, I can't tell because I'm not the one lifting, but you could potentially have more than 2 reps left in the tank there. But I can't really tell that. I know we really haven't trained the failure at all with you yet, so it might be just hard for you to tell how close you are to that failure. But everything looked good. You're using the progressions well. You're using the weights and really picking it correctly. So you're just learning how to use the sheets a lot better. And you're progressing a lot better. So we're going to see that progress come in the weight and your physique as well. Let's see other notes I took. Yeah, the only thing I'm thinking is maybe you're potentially undershooting on the RPE. So you might need to up the weight a little bit more. And then whenever you go on vacation or something and miss a week of lifting, don't just go back into that week, because you want to allow your body to like ease back into it. Because if you go right to heavy lifting like we did right back to week 4 after taking a week off, you're going to be a little weaker. So we need to maybe take a week back then. If you take a week off, and we're going to go back a week in the program, so then you hit week 3 and then week 4 again, so your body's a little more prepared to hit that heavy weight. But that's all I got for you. Yeah, killed the program. I have your new program ready to go. Couple new lifts, and you're hitting some singles on deadlift as well as bench. So we'll see if we can hit some of those goals. I'll be back in Arizona soon, so we can get a lift in.